Hey guys, welcome to my page. I hope you guys are in very good health and moving on to progress up on for a better and better and better each day. I hope today found you not only in the natural sunlight, but also an inward sunlight. I'd like to talk briefly today about the abuse actually in and out our community. I do speak to you in the voice of a humanitarian. When my blogs and my messages and my website is not necessarily talking about me. It's not talking about me. It's my humanitarian spirit and my goodwill, my ambassador on my religious role, my work to put out there to better elevate and to promote world peace and to promote a higher standard of mental, psychological, sociological, philosophical lifestyle on a global basis. So I would like to talk about abuse. Now, a lot of people actually understand the word abuse because sometimes it is so commonly used, you know. But abuse as a matter of fact, when somebody said no, take no for an answer. Anyone that you terrorize and violate and constantly terrorize and violate, that is abuse. So we would like to actually promote to anybody, not is talking about to children, men, women, boy, girls, school kids, college young people, and university adults, and anyone else, whether you're married, unmarried, engaged, or whatever race, color, nationality, religion, or sectors you are from. Your abuse is something that is very prevalent, but we want to make it clear what's abuse. Some people, because of cultural purposes, are different in approach and are different according to background, social dynamics also. Some people do greet with a kiss, some people greet with a handshake, some people greet embrace, some people greet in different ways. That's what they do to everybody, depending on what side of the world you are from. And England, that is a very diverse nation, also have got people from everywhere. So that is not abuse. Abuse is not something that come off your top of your head, but abuse is something that is proven. If you tell somebody they touch you and you think that the touch is inappropriate, and you tell the person, don't touch me that way anymore, I don't like the way you touch me. That is actually that is abuse. Abuse is anything that is inappropriate, any behavior, any words, any look, any touch, anything that is inappropriate, that you cross the moral line, the ethics line, you cross the demarcation, and you knew that, of course you're not permitted. And if you don't know, then you will soon know that it is wrong. Of course it's wrong. But we encourage people who are abused to speak up. We encourage people who see abuse and recognize people who have been abused to speak up. We encourage people who are the abuser to get help and to seek help and to get on in living a free life without the fact of being a bully, for you to feel the kind of way that is held in to make yourself feel good. To make yourself feel good. We should be able to be good. We should be able to be good citizens, good neighbors, good community citizens, and good citizens of our country. Just because we are just a nice person. Now, being a nice person is always sometimes is misunderstand, not always, but in most times people can misunderstand that for weakness. But I encourage you, don't stop. You haven't got a right to stop because it has been mistaken for weakness. You should still be the person that you are, because abusive relationship can take place in marriages. It can take place in on the bus, just anywhere you go. You just have to stand up. If we stand up for the right and stand up for the right of others, each other, and we stand up, then we will eliminate these sorts of behaviors. But we have got to learn to speak up and speak out. Speak up, and then we speak out against these behavior, because we understand in the world that we are living today, people rather to turn a blind eye, people rather to say in some talk about the weather and talk about than to deal with real issues, when real issues are is crying out to be dealt with. Somebody has to speak up. I speak up in as a I've gotten community award. I was youth president, were event leader, in so much capacity of leadership, even from a young age in school, young in church. Coming up, I have, and becoming an adult now by God's grace, I am more so active and proactive in being an advocate and being ambassadors for charities and for organizations that speak up against abuse in any sort, and speak up for the right of people. And we are talking about taking humanity and the heart of humanity to the skies, beyond the skies, in freedom, in liberty, in light, in love, and in kindness, and just being humane to each other. So some people will see the blog, and they will say, but somebody has to speak. Somebody, if it is not for you, then God bless you, move along, But we are talking that this is for everybody. And I would just like to make it clear, which I will continue to make it clear, is that we have to stand up and we have to stand out. We have to stand up for something and stand out for what we believe and stand for. And that is the freedom and the liberty for everybody. And I would like to let anyone that feel a victim or feel that they have been taken disadvantage, don't lose courage, don't lose heart. We don't need you to commit suicide. We don't need you to have eating disorders. We don't need you to suffer mentally and psychologically, have depression, and be at risk of any health reasons. We need you to fight back. And if we fight back, and we will build an army of force to fight back, to combat evil and to combat darkness, to combat people that they are intruders, and they are people that try to manipulate and to destroy freedom. We have to stand up and be strong against these things. So I stand with you. And if anyone need any support, you can inbox me. You can inbox me. I will be putting up business cards and a number professionally on the site. I will direct you to the page. I do share this on Google plus YouTube, and it's on Facebook, and it's shared across on other people across internationally. So don't be afraid to contact me. You're free to contact me. We just don't want any abuse on the system, because I will report you and get you kicked off or get you investigated. We are standing up for freedom, and we need foolishness to be totally eliminated. And it is pointless of people say, but I'm not in foolish. People never listen. We ain't got time to pacify anything. What we are saying is what we know is happening. And what we are saying is what we are standing up against. And what are we doing? We are standing up against the darkness. We are standing up against hostility. We are standing up against evil, and we are standing for the right. We are standing to declare that humanity in unity is what we need to initiate world peace, to initiate the freedom of peace, and peace indeed. And that start from home, right at home. right at home, right in your bedrooms, in your living room, in your lounge, in your kitchen, in your bathroom, right in your home, that when you send your kids to school, there will be an asset. When you send them on the street, in the community, there will be an asset. When you send them out and abroad, there will be an asset. The United Kingdom will be amongst the world's greatest again, from just seeing young people, children, from all classes and culture and religion, waving the flag of world peace and freedom, liberty to all. So in order for us to combat abuse and to eliminate abuse and its abusers, we're not sending the abusers to the gallows, we're just sending them to get help. To get help. And then we will set loose the captive with, the people have been sometimes held mentally so long in such a hostage in their mind. But what I'm saying to you, you don't have to be held down, but you can be free if you want to be free. And these are my words to you. Liberty, liberation, freedom, emancipation. From what? From abuse. Abuse of any sort, in any way, in any color, in any language. Wave the victory flag and stand up. And let us declare once and for all that there is freedom to all. Let us use the systems that is set in place. The police system, the court system, the council system, the system that is set in place to bring justice. Justice. And when justice is speak in the land, then we will have equality. And we will stand in light and forever stand. God bless you. Thank you.